Mark, have you seen that one meme with the dragon ult?
What?
Have you seen that one meme with the dragon ult?
I have no idea what you're talking.
Dragging these nuts on your face.
Okay.
Dude, I got you. You were like, what are you talking about? And I was like, dragon. Marty. Come on, rude Mark. Mark, can't you get it up? So how was I doing?
I don't know.
Fuck you, Mark.
Oh, Sidonia.
Oh,
Check your
man,
suitsuits. Martian dust gets everywhere.
Mark, is Sidonia a real place?
I don't know.
Be careful down near the mines and enter any active
Red, orange.
Mark loves working in coal mines.
Invoices can be collected from the... Oh. Not here for a delivery, are you?
Well,
Worked.
information
Past
delivery.
tense. Dr. Walker hasn't been employed here for some time now. A shame, too. We had such high hopes for Percival. I brought him on myself to do medical and biological consulting around the city. Not the sort of work the Trade Authority traditionally does. But we thought it had the potential to become a whole new type of revenue stream for our branch. I invested no small amount of personal capital into the endeavor. But then he decided to run off after a discipline issue. I presume the miners have him hidden somewhere. Plenty of cracks on this old rock. But at this point, it's probably for the best.
That won't be necessary. The Trade Authority isn't interested in employing someone so unreliable. But we would like the money he owes us. If you can convince him to pay his debts, we'd be most grateful.
Oh, I love
Yeah, I'm not
the
doing
Trade
that.
Authority. Is it absolutely necessary that we have to help them?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe you're helping them. What a stupid waste of time.
Wonderful.
Shut up.
I suggest paying a visit to the Sixth Circle, what I suppose is technically a bar on the lowest level of the city. If anyone knows where Percival is, the miscreants there would. But I would urge caution. They're not a group known for their hospitality.
Right.
We got lots of stuff. Just ask. Yo, hey, I'm Manaki. Feel... Cool. That's what we do.
Caseless. Yes.
See you around.
I sure do love killing. P2.
Broken Spear's upstairs. Go drown yourself there. This bar's for devil's vets and their kin.
Doc Walker? You're barking up the wrong...
You. Why don't you come here and tell me what some stray wants with Walker?
The Red Devils
Not every
aren't
day
exactly
a
your
stray
average bar
topsider
crowd.
wanders into my
You can
bar
see it in their
claiming they
eyes.
know people.
We don't belong here.
What do you want with Dr. Walker? What? Someone give him the keys to a battle cruiser? Look, you can make up whatever crazy story you want, but you should forget about Percival.
You can spare us the performative stonewalling. We simply need a moment of his time, and you needn't hear from us ever again.
And you're someone I should trust, huh? Why?
I'm UC military. Retired. Can give you my gene tag code too if you'd like.
Not necessary. But look, even if I decided I was going to help you get in contact with Dr. Walker, Percival made himself scarce for a reason. His debt to the Trade Authority. But if someone resolved that debt, well, Percival wouldn't have to hide anymore. Can bet that person would make a friend out of Percival, and the rest of us devils. And I'm always inclined to help a friend. That's good to hear. Most straightforward way to take care of this debt would be to just saunter up to the authority.
Nice
and
try,
pay them
Mark. I
direct,
saw it before it made the
if you've
noise.
got credits to throw away. Of course, rumor is the Trade Authority keeps all their records and collections files on a central server inside their storeroom. If someone was to break in there and adjust Percival's debt to something a little more reasonable, say a few hundred credits, I'd be happy to cover the costs.
Making that adjustment would be illegal. I don't think this is a road we should travel.
And, one soldier to another. Sidonia's full of old utility tunnels and crawl, say, with an entrance behind the bar at the Broken Spear. Now, what say you get out there and...
Psst, hey, you. PP Vanguard. Come here.
Well, thank you,
Heard you talking
SNHU.
with Lou, so you're going to help Dr.
What they do?
Walker.
Give you your money?
No. They have put me on the honor roll.
Oh, no. I mean, I've got my suspicions, but
How
look,
wonderful.
you're planning to help Percival, right?
Damn, dude.
Oh, good, good. Percival's a good guy. Listen, I know how you can do it without having to resort to any B&E. Aqueous hematite. Mars is full of it. People think it's just garbage, but Percival and I, we've been working on some projects in the deep mines. At least when he wasn't slaving away at his Trade Authority contract. But we stumbled on a way to make it useful and profitable. You give our research over to Octai at the Trade Authority, it should more than cover Percival's debt. That guy's always looking for an angle.
Well, yeah.
We were never able to finish the research. Spacers moved in and ran us out. Started setting up shop.
Oh dear. I believe I see where this is leading.
But if you can clear them out, I can walk you through how to finish the research. Then you can give it over to the Trade Authority. They'll get folks working in the deep mines again. Jobs come back, I become a modern-day folk hero. Then I don't have to sleep on an inflated spacesuit anymore. Great, great. So access to the deep mines can be found outside the city. It's not far, shouldn't even need to hop back in your ship. We'd set up right near the main drill. Taking out the spacer leader should get the message across to the rest of them to buzz off. Once you've managed that, phone up here on the comms panel, and I can walk you through finishing the research.
Alright. Oh yeah. Listen, if it's easier as just killing people, I'll do it for you. I love killing. When a man gets to kill someone, you know it's love at first shot. I love killing dudes. Ah! Woo! There's a bug. That was definitely a bug. Absolutely an insectoid. I don't know where it went, and now I am violently scared. Oh, man. Well, that's enough snacks for me. Bro. Someone needs to tell bugs that this is illegal. They can't do this no more. I'm really glad no one was here to hear that. Oh. I'm gonna die. In 6 days. That's what this means. Gnarly. And unappreciated. Oh, that'll make your brain fire on all cylinders. Why don't we just go get in the ship and just literally drop fucking weapons on the spacers? Like, I literally have tomahawk missiles in that thing.
I'm good.
Oh my god, dude, why did there have to be an insectoid? I don't like fearing for my life. My name, Insectoid Kilroy. They call me an Insecticon. 'Cause I like sucking dick. Whoa! Yo. Hold on, spacers. Give me 1 second. I swear to God, there's a buggly wuggly in here somewhere. I feel it. It's coming for my life. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, dude. I'm not making shit up. I swear to God, there was a bug in here. I'm so scared. I don't do bugs.
Let's do this. That's not fair.
Hey, that's not fair.
In frosty temperatures like this, there's nothing better than a flask of a good English whiskey to keep you warm.
Oh man, Sarah, shut the fuck up. Oh. Oh.
These access stairs lead deeper into the mines. I hope we remember the way back to the surface.
Man, shut up, lady. I didn't marry you so you would talk. Oh shit. Don't want to do that.
Bring it on.
Where is this guy? Ah. Whoa, whoa, what the fuck just exploded in my mouth?
They're here, right here.
Marky. Canuck Pilsner? Is that the favorite beer of Canada? Oh, Mark, what are the name of them stupid Japanese dolls with the big face? Is it Durama?
What?
The little Japanese dolls, are they called Durama?
Daruma.
Daruma. I was close.
Also the name of a Pokemon.
Oh.
Darumaka.
I was so happy, man. I saw two people, I walked past two people who were arguing about what was the worst Pokemon, Chandelure or Garbodor. And I have never been prouder in my life. They were arguing that they were both fucking horrible, and we're trying to figure out which one was worse.
I'm going to end you.
I was so happy. Isn't there one that's an ice cream cone now?
Well, that one was released at the time as Chandelure and Garbodor.
Oh. Well, I never played them, so.
No, they were the same gen.
I totally believe it. Did they fire the lawless maniacs who were making them?
I don't know.
Have they made any object Pokemon since that gen?
Yes, several.
That's so terrible.
I'm pretty sure there's been at least one.
There's been one for what?
There's been one every gen. But I'm going.
That's terrible.
I'm going to double check.
That's so awful. I don't even know where to begin. Oh, let's just make him a trash bag. That's so cool. Haha. I love
Gen
trash.
6 with the sword Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Isn't that a legendary?
No, it's a good Pokemon, but it's not a legendary.
Oh. Isn't there a shield one, too? Isn't that why it's called Sword and Shield?
This is from Gen 6.
Oh.
There's also There's also a keychain.
Oh, what the fuck?
What are your rulings on icebergs? Does that count or no?
I think that counts just because it's not alive, like it's an inanimate object.
Okay, so then.
What the fuck?
So
yeah,
that's that's 3 Pokemon. Gen 6. See, what about Gen 7?
Aqueous hematite. It might not be worth dying over, but yet, here you are. Dead. Yeah, that too, actually.
Oh. Here we go. What about haunted kelp in the form of an anchor? Count?
In the form of a what?
An anchor.
What is it haunted by?
Actually, scratch that. It is holding. It's melded with an anchor.
Okay.
It's a ghost.
No, that doesn't count.
That does not count.
No, it's a ghost. Well, no, it has to count because Chandelure definitely counts.
And a haunted sandcastle. Hello. Does that count?
Oh, took care of the spacers, huh?
I guess not.
Good.
By the same rule, ghosts don't count.
I need to collect a sample of hematite.
But then why does
Or I mean, ghosts do count. Sorry.
Ghosts do count. Okay.
Back to the chamber
So
where you
then,
came in. Once you've got a sample,
I think it depends on the mechanism of the haunting too.
passcode to start it is Aries.
okay, so that's 2 for
Take care of
Gen
all that,
7.
and we'll have Percival's name cleared in no time.
Do, boo boo, do 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 down, bam down, bow. Oh.
Alright, there's 1. Two. Animated Stonehenge.
But it's animated Stonehenge? Yeah, that absolutely counts.
Okay, so then...
And that one might be the most fucking stupid of all.
So then, would animated coal,
Take the elevator in that room back
not
to the
ghost type,
surface.
also count?
There should be
Yeah,
a
that
key
totally
stashed
counts.
in the thresh
Okay,
room.
then
If the
the
spacers didn't make it.
It's inanimate.
I'll be waiting at the circle.
Whoa! Wow.
Alright, we have 4 in Gen 8.
Holy shit, this is better and it's not even close.
9.
But that thing makes weapons weigh 50% less. I don't know why I have this or this, so we're gonna drop them.
1.
They're worthless. This one's just worse. God, I'm almost tempted to just drop that one.
We might actually need that later, you know. There's something I'd like to discuss.
Fine.
Let's try this out a
Always
little.
pleasure. So, I've given everything we've discussed
So
a lot
every
of thought.
Every
And
gen
I've
since
decided
Gen
I'd
5
like
has had,
Aja Mamasa to conduct our marriage
you know,
ceremony.
Pokemon.
I knew you'd understand. So, with that settled, I suppose we just keep it a quiet ceremony? Just the two of us?
No.
If anyone else had suggested that, I'd say no. But hearing it from you, I know in my heart that it's the right thing to do. I'll send her an invite and we'll see if
Let's
she
smash.
shows. Anyone else? Or will... Oh, that's sweet of you to suggest, but I think bringing Sona... Honestly, no. If it's all the same to you, all right. I'll send a message to Aja. I can't tell you how.
Mark is a stink bag. Mark is a stink bag. Marky is a stink bag guy. Marky is a stink. Wrong button. Tell you what, some of the buttons in this game can be real confusing. Dude, I'll tell you what, Mark. I really think that I am becoming quite ill.
You're what?
Becoming quite ill.
Ah. Wonderful.
Exploring these mining operations has given me a new appreciation
I've had
for
like
risks
a
dozens
brutal
of ways to
headache,
make
a
living.
cough, shortness of breath, heart palpitations, kidney pain. For a few days now. It's quite miserable. But I tested negative for everything that was on my panel, so.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Whoa! I don't know why the fuck it was messing with me. Oh, I forgot to level up. I don't know if I've destroyed enough ships, though, in order to upgrade my piloting, so I might have to just hang on to the point.
Stupid.
Yeah. Ah, good, I've destroyed enough. Now I need to destroy 15. How fun.
The community center on P1 is...
There's a community center on P1.
Take your time. Cool.
Why do I have this shit? This has to be a fucking glitch. I did not pick these things up.
It's like turns out you're in the wrong ship.
No, even if this is on my ship, it needs to be sold. Like, why are there 4 coffee mugs?
Because you wanted 4 coffee mugs. Quite simple, really.
I didn't.
It
Wasn't
sounds
me.
like you did,
It wasn't
'cause you
me.
have
It
4
wasn't me.
coffee mugs.
It wasn't me.
Yes.
Oh, fuck you, Mark. Fuck.
Shut up.
That's not me.
Yes.
Yeah, whatever you say, dude. This smart guy's going a little crazy.
Man, sorry, I can't really say that. Really, they told me not to say it. All I know is that we're running a business here. And I was told to take in all trades. And listen, I'm not gonna worry about anything other... See you around.
See you around. I kind of like that guy. I wish they gave him more like voice lines and shit, because he seems like a cool dude.
You've got the slate, reduced joint wear, increased lifting capacity. A dose of this stuff could make a miner way more efficient. This formula's got to be worth at least as much as whatever Percival owes. Okay, so here's what you do. Tell Octai and the Trade Authority you found a business proposal that will make miners more efficient, higher yield, synergy, you know, all that business crap. And that you'll trade it to him for clearing Percival's debt. You gotta do... Oh, this is gonna be great. Oh, and here, a copy of the formula for yourself, in case you ever want to try maximizing your own industrial output. Oh, use that if you can. Good luck.
Who's wowing me? Brungy! How was school? How was school for the Brungosaurus?
Was there something
Brungosaurus
else?
Rex.
Hype.
I'm never one to turn away an opportunity, but I'd be curious what you think you've uncovered in the Martian market that others have missed.
Aqueous hematite, iron and wastewater. Well, I'm not surprised no one has proposed.
It was amazing. What did you do?
And exactly what does this new drug of yours do? An interesting proposal, if your data pans out. But where's this hematite coming from? The active mines would be too expensive to retool. The deep mines could be an option, but they're full of spacers.
We had a lot of cool topics,
So
and we
I've
did a lot of research, and we're planning to have a fuel trip to art/production event. That sounds sick.
Well now, that is intriguing. A completely untapped resource pool, and the sort of utility every mining firm in Sidonia would be clamoring to get their hands on. We could contract out all the actual lab work, bring on one of the hungrier mining concerns for materials, the licensing fees alone. And think what it would do for our image with the general populace. This mine, reopened thanks to the Martian Trade Authority. Very interesting indeed. And what do you want for the rights to this drug?
Dr. Walker's dead? That's it? Consider it wiped.
Well, it seems we have a deal then.
Last time she went to, she spoke to the creator of Coraline?
From the
That's sick!
A perfectly reasonable amount for a discovery with this sort of potential. Wouldn't want you
Jesus
feeling
Christ. Brosum, have you ever watched James and the
Just
Giant
be
Peach?
taking that slate before you have any second thoughts. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
The head of Leica Studios.
That sounds super sick, dude. Good, I'm glad to hear it. I'm happy for you.
Please exercise caution near balcony edges.
Yeah? Did you now? Fine work. My end of the bargain.
It's a childhood class. See, Mark? What did I tell you?
The old Red Devils HQ.
Mark has seen it
Place was
once.
Sealed up tight after the UC shuttered our unit, but we snuck him in the back entrance through the deep mines. Was also going to warn you about spacers down there, but it sounds like you might have already tossed those dregs. Yeah, the passkey. And I'll let him know there's someone he owes one hell of a thank you on their way down.
Yeah, and I was
It's true,
watching
Mark
other
is
movies.
older than you, it's true. I don't know what the
watched
fuck that
other
has to
movies.
do with anything, but...
There were other movies that I liked more, that I watched more.
Flames in the Chimelet Peeps. James and the Vagina Beach. I'm so excited for college edu. I mean, dude, college is fun. I don't know what to tell you. Wait until you get your first full-time job, son. It'll be a blast. I promise you, it only gets better from here, man. And that's on Glorb. Dude, I'm really fucked up. What did you say? It was buffering? Oh, I was saying that it only gets better from here. Just wait until you have your first full-time job. It'll be fucking amazing. I have had so as I've been talking about on stream, I've made the decision to cut caffeine out of my life completely. And it's been surprisingly difficult, man. I really think that it's most of the reason that I feel so sick right now.
Well, way to go
I'm like,
and make yourself sick right before the.
Oh, shut up.
Before the fucking thing. Well done.
Shut up, idiot. Dude, I've just had a splitting headache all day, and I am just ridiculously tired all the time.
You came all this way just to do me a favor. Now you want to explain to me why you're going
Did you hear what I said?
harassing the various old men by wiping away their hard
About what?
About you getting sick.
Yeah, I literally responded to you.
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, you might be a stupid ass. Probably overworking yourself. No, like is this thing on? No, it's just that I'm not taking the caffeine. It's just part of the withdrawal.
Tissue sample? You came all the way down here for that? Must be some damn important cells. You want to tell me what I'm about to be staring at? A fast-growing pteromorph. That is concerning. Who exactly told you to bring this to me? Hadrian. She gave you this? If she made you come all the way for this...
Yeah, no, Brosum, never... Just don't do it, dude. Wait, Brosum, were you not here when I went over all of the bad shit about caffeine? Like a few days ago? That shit fucks you up. Permanently.
I'm gonna ask you to not touch anything. Got some projects in the works down here. I wasn't expecting...
Yes. We were talking about it. Yeah, dude, it's not good news. It's bad juju.
But I guess that's the price you pay not to live in a cave the rest of your days. All queued up. Let's gaze into this abyss, shall we? All right. Just get those cellular markers tagged.
Oh, I'm just so tired.
Where are the markers? This can't be right.
I feel like a whole can of penis.
I'll need to get this all in slip.
Stupid asshole.
Adrian really gave you this sample. You're not lying to me? Because if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved. Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst pteromorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinium.
Yeah, a little bit.
It was a city wiped completely off the map by pteromorphs. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal the place off from the galaxy at large. Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack, but the ones that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tal Ceti. This specimen, it grew there.
Oh,
Faster
man.
than any pteromorph should. Which means...
Yeah, bro, so I think you're right, though. I
think
I am overworking myself quite a lot.
Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian.
But it's...
well for humanity.
Welcome to reality.
It would be the end of us as a species.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here. You want to tell me what your plans are for it now?
Oh.
The circle, huh? Could use a drink about now. Here, faster we take the lift. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
Oh, shit. There's gravity in here. Gravity. Dude, I hear that Brosum's got a red bottom sipping purple lean. Eugene. Oh yeah, Brosum, have you had the chance to watch the One Piece live action yet? I was really happy when Anthony said that he agreed with me.
Careful near the railings on the upper level.
It does look a little bit freaky when he stretches in the live action, though, I gotta admit.
Is that really her? Adrian.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major. Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say.
Not here. Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
Oh, that's the broadcast.
Lou gave me the abridged version of what went down. I can't thank you enough for taking care of all that.
Makes two of us.
I hope it ultimately didn't end up being too much trouble.
It was, I have to admit.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinium.
Oh, I bet it was.
That's exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure. So tell me you've got some kind of plan for that workup.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been trying to figure out what it's gonna take to access our old Terramorph data.
Good place to start. What'd you find?
It's in the archives.
The Armistice Archives? Doesn't that mean we be dealing with the Cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the Cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I called in some favors. They've agreed to hear us out on two conditions. One, they want to see this analysis you two have procured. And two, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us. Well, that's about the best news I've had all day. But before you commit, I want to make sure you know the whole story. Percival and I, we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done. Oh, well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that
I'll tell you what, some of the
asked us to
dialogue in this
explore
game is just
deploying Terramorphs
ridiculously
on the
stale.
battlefield. The project never got off the ground, but the data our team gathered
What is it?
now
What is
sitting in
it
the
about the
archives,
Elder
along with all
Scrolls
the other information
that makes
banned
it
after the
so
Common
good?
Under the
Like,
watchful
I don't
eye
know
of
what it
monitors
is.
from all the galactic
Because they talk
factions still
similarly to
participate in regular
this.
politics. But if we can convince the Cabinet to help
But
us
for some reason,
access
it's
that
so much better.
It'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might mean. And hopefully, how to prevent
Maybe they
more
care
attacks
more.
like the one that spawned it.
The actors that they choose.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think these actors are good. Like, I don't think there's anything against
All
the
right.
the actors here.
I'm gonna go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New Atlantis.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Boy.
You should give that recipe a whirl.
Boy, I tell you what. Ain't I never gonna fuck about me? I will go found.
Cause of respiratory illness. Remember, keep it breathing so you don't get wheezy.
He can make a real good living.
Remember, folks, if you're breathing, you didn't try.
Deimos Star Yards.
So, Mark, I did another one of my classic deep dives today in the research because I got angry. And I wanted to see like more recent research about
See you around.
what's been found out about dude, I'm fading fast here. What's been found out about remote work versus in-person, like full office versus hybrid. And I wanted to see like what's the new research saying about this? What's going on there? So, I want you to take a guess for me.
Did you know
Hybrid,
I used to have an office
full at
near the
work,
top of Mast?
full at home,
Far
remote.
mighty have fallen.
Which of those do you think has the highest productivity numbers?
Work from home.
Nope.
Captain,
Yeah.
over here.
Okay.
The workups in the cabinet's
Work from
hands.
home
They said they'll
and
call for us once they've
full
gotten to
in
properly
office
review
are actually pretty equal
Listen,
as far
I
as
know I should
performance
have been
numbers
more
go.
forthcoming about who I
The
was
work from
earlier.
home has like a slight edge
in the
on
interest of full
working fully in the
disclosure,
office, but hybrid
there's one
work
more thing you ought to
schedules
know before we
were
exit.
far and above
My
the most
relationship with
productive
the UC,
schedules.
It's
By
more
far. It
complicated
wasn't
than it
even
might
a
seem at
close
first
competition in the
The
research.
UC's actually the
Um,
only reason I'm here in the first place.
And there was another thing that I read where they went and interviewed
I'm a
with
clone
leadership people
of a
like
man
CEOs,
named
COOs, like
Francois
company leaderships,
One-time fleet admiral
to
of
ask
the
them
UC during
the
Colony
question,
War.
why
Former
are you
head of
forcing
the UC
everyone
Navy.
to go back
They
to
called
full in
him
office
Invictus,
when the research tells
ode
us
to the defeated
that that's the
in
opposite of
Old
what you
Earth
should do?
Latin,
And
title he earned.
the response
program
is
I was a part
that
of
they, dude, shut up, woman.
secure
Nobody
the-
gives a fuck. There you go. Shut up. The thing that the leadership would report is that, well, they're only going to work for 5 or 6 hours if they're at home. So we may as well have them come into the office because then we can keep them here for 8 hours. And 8 is a bigger number than 6. So surely it's better for us as a business because 8 is bigger than 6. So we're getting more out of each employee. So they were then asked, well, how much of the time that your employees are here, what percentage of it do you think they spend doing non-work related tasks? Mark, what percentage on average for the average office employee, what percentage of the time in office do you think that they spend doing non-work related tasks?
The average person?
Yeah, the average person, average office employee.
65.
So you're like right on the money. It's like 62. According to the research. But that's a newer thing actually. pre-COVID
Nerves
numbers were
kicking in?
closer to like 40%, but post-COVID numbers have skyrocketed, and it's close to 62% right now. So the thing is that people who are working from home don't do that as much. Something like only, well, now 40%, but previously 20% of their time was spent doing non-work related tasks. But now they're just doing, most of them do nothing but work, where the people in office just fuck around. They just fuck around completely. What the hell did you just send in my chat room, Rosam?
I just thought you deserved to know.
4 days till the big day. Yes, it's true. You are very accurate. Oh, 1,000. Okay, got you. So the thing is, Mark, if you actually break it down, let's even be more generous than the research findings and assume that 50% of the time that the average person is spending at work is spent doing non-work related tasks. Well, even if we assume that, you're only getting 4 productive hours out of that employee every single day that they're there.
You doing okay?
Right? On average.
Yeah.
So I want you to, another thing that I looked into was, how much does it actually cost on average for an office employee with their own office? How much does it cost to keep them in the building per hour? Like for heating costs, cooling costs, light costs, electricity, all everything included. Like the plumbing from how many times they'll go to the bathroom or whatever. All that stuff added into one bundle. How much do you think that it costs, other than salary, to have an employee in there for 1 hour?
Oh God, I don't know.
It's not as crazy as you might expect.
I mean, sure, but I have no way to judge that. There's no, like, I don't know. The national average I have no way to guess that, to be honest.
Just take a guess.
I don't know.
10,000 an hour per employee? Brosum, you're out of your mind. Jiminy fuck. Every business in the country would be out of business.
A quarter of the employee's salary. I don't.
No, I'm looking for a raw dollar per hour amount.
Yeah, I can't give you that.
Nerves kicking in?
Yeah, I got you. And keep in mind, salary isn't included in this.
No, I understand.
Yeah, it costs about $22 per hour to keep an employee in an office where it's their own office. On average. $22.
Right.
Yeah, only. But the thing is, if you have, let's say you're a big business, right? Like the ones that are forcing everyone back into office. Let's say you have 1,000 employees, right? How much per hour is that now for 1,000 employees if they cost $22 an hour for each employee?
That would be a grand total of almost $200,000 for an entire workday.
Sure, but it's $22,000 an hour.
Yeah.
So let's even break it down to just 100 employees, because that's pretty typical for a business to have 100 employees, right? Like that's much more common than 1,000. 1,000 that's a huge business. 100 employees. If you have 100 employees, you're paying $2,200 every hour to keep them in the office.
I just thought you deserved to know.
So, if you do put all of the facts in front of yourself, you're spending $2,200 per 100 employees per hour to keep them in the office. Employees are more productive when they work a hybrid schedule. And most of the time that they spend in the office is doing stupid bullshit. Like talking to random coworkers and involving with like gossip, things like that, talking about the news, looking at TikTok memes, all that stuff. Instead of forcing them to come into work where 50% of their time, being super generous with that number, is going to be completely wasted doing non-work related tasks, why not just have them work a hybrid schedule? At least. Like, have them come in for like 3 or 4 hours, and then everybody goes home, and you work for 3 or 4 hours, or honestly, they just go home, work for like 2.5 or 3 hours. Make it a 7-hour day. Who cares? They're not, like, my whole thing is, I think that people are fucking delusional if they think that their office workers are accomplishing a whole lot of fucking anything in the last 2 hours of the workday. It's just not happening. People are not actually working just because they're in the office. And I think that that's something that business leaders need to realize. Like, you can put their manager over top of their head to micromanage them and be upset at them all that you want. Everyone does it, and it's going to be a problem no matter what you do. Just let them go home. You'll save more money. Like, at the absolute minimum, you're saving money by not having to have them in the building. So it just doesn't make any sense to me. And the one that makes the least amount of sense, did you know, Marcus, that the company Zoom, has canceled remote work for all of its employees and forced them back into the office?
Wonderful.
Zoom. The company who literally sells a product focused on remote work. Like, that is literally their biggest buying point, is that you can work just as effectively from home as you could in the office using Zoom. And even they refuse to allow their employees to work from home. You want to explain that to me? How does that make any fucking sense? And they've been doing this for months now. They forced their employees to go back months ago, and they're not changing their mind.
Hey, you know.
You doing okay?
And some people ask, like, how could that happen? I have the answer. I know exactly what happened. I'm guaranteeing it. I would even bet my fucking nards that this is what happened. The people who sit in the executive boardroom walked in there one day and they said, people can't possibly work from home. I'm an old man and don't understand what computers are. And then they made a policy, and all agreed on this policy, that nobody was allowed to work remotely at all ever again at Zoom. And they just ran with that without asking for anyone's opinions or doing any research at all. And I am guaranteeing you that that is exactly what happened. Something that I've read. Can this bitch shut the fuck up? I learned very recently, and I've been observing it for like 4 years now. 4 years I've been in multiple different corporate environments. I have done consulting work with all kinds of different companies. I have worked at one specific company for 2 years. And something that I've noticed is that everyone just flies by the seat of their pants at all times. There is, like, the CEO, the COO, anybody you can point to, they don't actually know what the fuck is the correct decision. They just guess and hope it works. That's it. That's all there is to it. It's not a meritocracy. Like, the only... Here, do you know what the difference, Mark, between a CEO and a COO is?
What?
The CEO is either older or more convincing when they guess. If I may ask, what is your least favorite work type? What does that mean? Like of the hybrid remote and full in office? Is that what you're asking? Because if that's what your question is, I would say that
Kicking in.
it's almost tied for me between completely remote and completely office. It's almost tied as being the worst. But I would say I have to say that the worst is fully in office. No, like for example, customer service. Anything to do with food service, I want nothing to do with. I want absolutely fucking nothing to do with serving people food in any capacity. Well, actually, you know what? There is something that's worse than food service, because at least in food service you get tips and stuff like that. So like there's high earning potential for that role. Working in a grocery store was the absolute worst experience of my entire life. I would recommend it to literally no one. That was horrible. I seriously, I would rather do roofing in the middle of July with no shirt on than ever work in a grocery store ever again. Like literally take my shirt away and middle of July put me on a roof and make me do roofing. I would rather do that than work in a grocery store ever again.
I'll be back.
I just...
War flashbacks for Marcus. But like, oh my god, dude, I can't even, I can't even with working in grocery stores. It was horrible. Everyone treated you like fucking dog shit working at the grocery store, and nobody appreciated a fucking thing that you did. Nobody. And you were always wrong, no matter what. It didn't matter if you were right, because you were wrong. And that's just how it was. And, man, to be forced back into that environment again right now, I could never do it. It was terrible. I don't think I ever told this story on stream, but there was one time when I was working in the grocery store. So keep in mind, I was not a shelf stocker. Like, that was not my job. I was what's called a utility clerk, which is cleaning, getting the carts, and sometimes helping the cashiers bag groceries. That was pretty much my entire job. Helping customers whenever they were like confused or couldn't find something. So there was this one lady who came in and she got all up in my face immediately, because I was young. I was like 17 at the time. And she got all up in my face, like right here, like up in my face. And she's yelling at me saying, "You guys moved the diet cream soda. Where's the diet cream soda? I want it right now. I can't believe you guys moved it. It's important to some of us that it stays in the same place so that we can find it." And I'm like, whoa, we'll find you the diet cream soda. I mean, I don't normally stock the shelves, so let me help you look for it. And we'll find you your diet cream soda. I'm sure. Yelled fought soda? Diet cream soda.
I just thought you deserved to know.
Yeah, she wanted soda. No, she couldn't find it. Like the carton of cans, like you can get a 12-pack. That's what she was looking for. She couldn't find it in the aisle. So apparently they had moved it. So I went to the soda aisle with her and we were looking around a little bit trying to find it. And this woman, I said, well, hold on, let's find it. And she's screaming and yelling, pointing where it used to be. And there's like Pepsi or something, I can't remember, was in the spot where it used to be, apparently. And I said, okay, well, let me look for a second. I'm sure I can find it. I I found it. So there was the cream soda. Well, at first I asked her, what brand do you want? And she wanted whatever brand. And I found, okay, here's the cream soda that she wants, the normal cream soda. Right under it
I'm back.
is the diet cream soda. Now, keep in mind, the place that she originally pointed to where it used to be was right here on this shelf. And the diet cream soda was like right here 2 shelves down from where it allegedly used to be. Like, literally, if she had just opened her eyeballs and looked around a little bit, she would have found it. It was right fucking next to it. Oh, this isn't even the wild part, bro. So I'm about to... You're not even going to believe me when I tell you what this woman did. So I pointed it out, and she's like, that's not the right one. That's different from normal. And I'm like, well, it's the brand. What do you want? Maybe they just changed the packaging. I don't know. And she said, let me try it. And I'm like, what do you mean? And she opens the box, pulls out a can, starts drinking it, and then says, this isn't the right one at all. And literally pours it on the ground in front of me a little and throws the can on the floor. And then walks away. Doesn't even say anything. Just walks away. So then she goes up to our customer service desk and she tried to tell them that she watched me after getting in an altercation with her. She tried to tell the customer service desk that I opened the box of diet cream sodas and stole a soda and started trying to drink it. So, of course, they call me on the intercom. They go, Dom, could you please come to the customer service desk? We're going to talk to you. So, of course, I rushed right there, even though I was trying to clean up the fucking mess this lady made. And they were like, this lady told us this. Is this true? And I said, no, she fucking spilled the can all over the floor. I was trying to clean it up when you guys called me up here. Fucking have her arrested. She's a fiend. And, she was like, no, he's an asshole, he's lying. And I'm like, how about we go watch the security footage? Because I'm sure that you'll see what happened real quick. And so the people working at the customer service desk were like, yeah, lady, how about we go watch the surveillance footage? That'll put this argument to bed real quick. So, of course, she was like, no, I don't need to. You guys should just listen to me. And that went on for another couple minutes. Eventually... we had the police called because she just started screaming and yelling at everyone and going crazy. So we watched the surveillance footage and the police got there eventually and we were like, yeah, this bitch is fucking crazy. And, then she tried to tell the police that we were like harassing her, like me and the other employees were harassing her and following her around the store and yelling at her. And it just was, obviously, it was not true. And they ended up having to arrest her and take her out of the store. And I left out a key part. She kept yelling about how the diet cream soda was so important because her daughter is diabetic and she needs to buy the soda for her diabetic daughter. And... that's what it was. She was super upset, not just because it had moved, but because she thought that it was all just regular cream soda and she couldn't find the diet version. So she thought we just got rid of it. And she was screaming and yelling about how unfair it is to her diabetic daughter that the diet soda wasn't there anymore. And I'm like, in my head, of course I'm saying, maybe if she's fucking diabetic, she shouldn't be drinking any soda, you fuckweed.
Well, if I may, just really quickly, sometimes diabetic people need to intake a lot of sugar. One, my dad is diabetic. He doesn't have to. He's type 1, so he doesn't have to really worry. But I knew when I was in communion school, one of the kids in my class was type 2, and he always had to be eating. He always had to eat something with sugar in it.
He didn't have insulin?
I don't remember. I remember
Because they
him-
normally treat that by giving you insulin.
What I remember is that he had a lunchbox every time that I saw him. He was usually packed with a meal, but several sugary snacks as well.
Was he fat?
No.
Really?
Mm,
I guess
my-
the type
the-
2 diabetes people are normally really skinny, aren't they?
Like, I don't remember him very well, but I'm pretty sure he was not fat.
You doing
To be
okay?
honest, I don't think. To be completely honest, it wasn't really until high school that I had like actually fat people in my classes.
Not the case for me, actually. But they were few and far between. Like, when I was a kid, I think there was, like, 3 fat kids total in, like, my grade. My uncle is diabetic, and he carries around small chocolate. Sure. But my whole point is, you don't need the diet fucking cream soda. Like,
Sure,
give her an apple.
I just
No,
thought you deserved to know.
like again, depending on the type of diabetes, like an apple is not enough. Like for my dad, he can have like orange juice, that'll perk him up. But sometimes he needs to buy Coke. He needs to buy Coke to give.
Needs?
Yes. Needs to buy Coke.
Alright.
Okay, sure, it doesn't need to be Coke, but like that's a thing that he likes that is super sugary.
I'm
Like,
saying that people shouldn't ever drink Coke, and there's no excuse. Let's see. Oh my fuck. I typed in apple and it pulled up the company instead of the nutrition facts label. You gotta be kidding me. One apple has 25 grams of carbohydrates in it. And I think a Coke has 58, right? Dude, just show me the fucking nutrition facts, man. Let's see. An original can of Coke actually has only 39 grams of sugar. So like 1.5 apples. You mean to tell me that you don't think that 1.5 apples is a better idea than drinking a Coke? Health-wise?
yes.
Yeah? You think a Coke is better for you than that?
Yeah, it's because it's not like he's having a Coke every single second.
It's not like I'm having him eat apples every single second.
Okay. So there is nothing wrong with indulging a little bit every now and then.
Yes, there is.
Okay.
It's bad for you no matter how often you do it. And it has long-term detrimental effects too. To indulge just a little bit. It's just bad for you.
I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war. The man caused a lot of death on both sides. Freestar Collective and UC.
I love death.
military, and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms to this day. So my involvement, it could be another obstacle they throw at
But
us.
the thing is, I'll eat
I just
snacks
wanted
every
you to
now
be
and then.
forewarned.
But I am under no delusion that it's good for me to do so.
I really appreciate you saying that. I just thought you deserved to know, considering how much you've done already.
You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss?
But yeah, that bitch at the
I know you
fucking
got dragged
grocery
into the
store
middle
was
of this pretty fast.
absolutely cracked in the skull.
Or if you've got any last-minute business to attend to, now might be a good
There were
time.
plenty of diet sodas
No
that she
telling
could
how
have
long the
chosen from
cabinet's
her
gonna keep us
daughter if it's
waiting out
that
here.
necessary.
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
Oh yeah, bro, why don't you show me now then, huh, tough guy? I'm thinking we just finish the stream with something simple. Dude, I'm like really starting to tap out here. Come on, bro, give it to me. Show me the meme. Please. Oh my fucking god, I hate this shit.
That's not iron. It's iron. That's not iron.
Yo. I feel so bad for my man right now. You know what this calls for.
And this happens.
Something downright chilling. Yeah, honestly, L-Friend. Yeah, actually. Oh, did I miss the spooky thing? Did you see that? No, I didn't, actually. Oh, fuck.
Miniature furniture inside the dollhouse seemingly moves all by itself. Cut to the next night. It's 2:30 a.m. and the knocking returns. But this time, it's not coming from the dollhouse.
Dude, I found out that in order to get the Sunday ticket I had it onto my YouTube TV package, Mark, it's gonna cost like $480.
Yeah, I saw that.
Who the fuck is paying for that?
I don't know. And it's like...
What's YouTube TV? TV from YouTube? What do you mean? What kind of question is that?
It's really strange because, like, if it's a repeatable fee, like every year when you
No,
renew your
it's YouTube
subscription-
TV. You can watch cable TV on YouTube. I don't understand. You've literally watched on YouTube TV with me before.
Like, if it's a one-time fee,
At this point, Daniel
understandable.
has had enough.
Bro, so you have to
and he
pay
moves the
for
old
it, you
dollhouse
silly
into the
goose.
garage with
It's
some
not
other
free.
old collectibles. And
Yeah.
this is when things start to get
But
really creepy.
When you were looking at it, could you determine if it was a one-time fee or if it was a recurring?
It's per
fee?
year.
It's per year.
Yeah.
$400 to watch.
480.
$480 to watch.
An extra like 4 games a year.
That's
You may as well just buy the tickets and go to it at that point.
Disturbingly, a doll's eyes seem to move on their own. Daniel begins to wonder if whatever is haunting
Yeah, it's
the
like the
dollhouse
same
might
thing
have
as like
moved
Hulu
into the
TV.
creepy little doll. But some of Daniel's viewers on TikTok start to get a bit suspicious as to whether his clips
Or like
are
Comcast or Verizon or any other like TV provider.
All this up, which I totally get, and honestly, I cannot prove to you, like, undoubtedly that.
All right, bro. Are you actually cracked in the skull bone? Like, here, do you not know what Hulu is? Hulu, owned by Disney. Hulu, right here. Yeah, here's live sports. Damn, $50 a month. Oh, that's only for 3 months though. What the fuck is that? You just stream it on your computer, bro. What do you... You have all the same channels as cable, but it's just... You stream it over the internet. It's much better. Or like here, look. I have YouTube TV right here, look. You have all the TV guide. Like, you got all the sports games, you got all these random shows. You got everything. Is this tonight? Oh. Oh, man, I think I got something to watch tonight. Wait. Wait, no, it's happening right now. Oh, my God, hold on. Boys, we got something to watch. Hold up. All right. Guys, let's go to the commentary zone right now. I'm going, Marky. All right. Obviously can't show this on stream.
Amongst any big
but
state, we have the highest GDP growth amongst any big state, and even CNBC,
the Republican debate is on.
Rank Florida the #1 economy in America.
What, you don't love DeSantis, Mark? Isn't he your favorite? I thought you guys loved him.
Cost of bankruptcy for American families, accounting for 2/3 of all personal bankruptcies. As president, how you protect Americans who get sick from financial ruin?
First of all, how can we be the best country in the world and have the most expensive health care in the world? We have an issue. My mom was in the hospital, and when she was in the hospital, they tried to bring her a couple of Tylenol, and she said, I don't need it. And they said, honey, go ahead and take it because you're paying for it anyway. Why is it that when we got the bill, the insurance company and the hospital negotiated the bill for her without her having anything to do with it? When I am president, we will break all of it, from the insurance company to the hospitals to the doctor's offices to the PBMs to the pharmaceutical companies. We will make it all transparent, because when you do that, you will realize that's what the problem is. Second thing is, you've got to deal with tort law. The doctors don't give you the 10 tests because
why is she saying things I agree with? She's a Republican.
And then we need to bring competition back to healthcare.
I love Nikki Haley. She's my favorite Republican right now.
They can compete. We have to put the patient in the driver's seat. They've been in the back seat for way too long. And once we give the patient the ability to decide their healthcare, deciding which plan they want, that's when we will see magic happen. But we're going to
No, I don't want to argue. I think he'd agree with me, though, that out of all of the candidates, she's the best one. I'm slightly a fan of hers. I'm not going to lie to you.
Problem ever. We talk about why do we have the most expensive healthcare in the world?
Governor
It's because
Burgum.
The federal government got involved the same way they did with e.
He's a scrub.
We're going to subsidize
You don't need to know.
some kind of software back in 2008.
Nah, I kind of think he looks like a Democrat, actually. He's got, like, slightly long hair.
Productive. All of you that are watching watching have been to a doctor's office when the doctor's got his back to you and their hands on a keyboard. The only industry in the world that's ever absorbed $1 trillion of IT and became less productive, they saw less patients per day, is U.S. healthcare because they were subsidizing a certain kind of technology. It wasn't about improving healthcare. It was about picking winners and losers.
Big sports news. What is it? What is it? What happened? You died?
Healthcare or now the auto industry, things get more expensive and less competitive.
Hey, your time's up.
Because we are going to move on the future of education in America.
Oh God, Vivek is still here. Jeepers.
Well, he hasn't announced that he's dropped out.
I know. I just make him go away.
And are we doing a good enough job teaching our children what America is and what she represents in the long history?
Yeah, of course I know Damian Lillard. I wanted him to come to the Sixers.
What the fuck? There's a giant plane above them.
Why? Oh my God! It's 9/11 too.
Channeling your Howard Hughes. The paranoia seeps in.
He got traded to the Bucks. Oh, that's not what I wanted to hear, brosome.
This is gonna be a bloodbath. This is the
Oh.
Suck the ground right out from under him. Find me when.
Yeah, that's gonna be nuts.
Now let's get to work.
Fuck. Well, there goes another Sixers season.
Our border is at a crisis point. We're battling.
Can't wait to face him in the second round and then
I've seen
lose.
firsthand how they operate. Now the Biden-Harris administration is considering a ban on menthol
Jesus
cigarettes.
Christ.
That's irresponsible. The president's menthol ban will fuel an illicit market, lining the pockets of the Mexican cartels. This is a mistake
What?
we can't afford. Stronger cartels make for a weaker America. We cannot let misguided policies empower the cartels and further destabilize the border.
This is actually an ad where they're upset about banning cigarettes.
Recognize Officer Jeff Carson of the Franklin Police Department, who recently gave his life in a line of duty.
Imagine if we get the first. Imagine if we get his first ring against Philadelphia.
He said, "We got this, Mama."
So you're saying that Philadelphia is going to make it to the finals? I mean, that would make me happy, to be honest.
And they leave behind a young family. The Tunnel to Towers Foundation will be there to take care of them.
Somebody's always going to be next.
Dude, turn the debate back on. What the fuck is
Somebody's
this?
always going to be next. And there's always going to be the need to help somebody in whatever way.
Kim and Dayton, I know you don't know this, but tonight I want to let you know that the Tunnel to Towers has made a commitment and a promise to you that we are going to pay off your mortgage. You're never going to have to worry about your mortgage again.
My hands started shaking, and I just couldn't believe it. It's so special. It's most helpful. We're so grateful. And I just couldn't believe it was happening because this had all just happened within a couple of months.
Your husband, your father, died and lived as a hero.
I really just can't believe they've just.
What the fuck am I
reached in
seeing right now
done
on
what
the
they've done so
screen?
fast. There are a lot of things to think about and worry about.
This is the longest commercial I have ever watched in my entire life.
Very appreciative, and I am.
Turn it off, please.
The organization.
2001 was the last time you guys was in the finals. Yep.
Whether it's a fallen officer like Jeff.
That was when we got
firefighters,
wrecked by Kobe Bryant.
veterans or whatever, they just do so many things. When people give to that organization,
When he was
they
with
can
the
really
Lakers.
see where it's going.
By giving $11 a month, you're joining us on our mission to do good and take care of Gold Star families, catastrophically injured service members, and first responders. Go to T2T.org now.
This is your season to smile, to gather together and discover
Kobe
the moments
Goat.
that matter,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
jump into the fun and join in the celebration.
Poor Allen
To
Iverson.
help get you ready, your Aspen Dental team is celebrating 25 years of affordable
Aspen
care with an
Dental?
epic anniversary savings event. Right now, new patients without insurance get a free full exam and x-rays. Plus, everyone can get 20% off their treatment plan. But hurry, because while the season won't last, the memories you make together will. Aspen Dental. Book today.
What?
There's some things that
Who-
go better together.
Burger and fries.
Please.
Thank you. Like your workplace benefits and retirement savings. With Voya, considering
Well, show
all
me a
your
vid. Show me the vid
financial
right
choices
now.
together can help you make smarter
You're such a
decisions.
clown, dude. This is a commercial break. Why are you not showing me?
Hey, a tandem bicycle. You can't do that by yourself. Voya, well
Get it in.
well invested,
Broski.
well protected.
that I wanted to ask to be my...
No, 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 no.
Oh my gosh, Jacob, you fucking got me, you crazy son of a gun. Oh my
Sorry.
god. Crazy, Jacob.
I know. That's why I set the camera up.
He got me good. What the fuck? Literally, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Bro. That was...
And we are back live at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library in the Air Force One Pavilion for the second Republican debate. And let's get back to our questions.
Honestly, man.
American students, they are in
Off to you, soldier, who will never be named.
There's chronic absenteeism that's at record highs.
Oh, that was rough. I feel bad for the kid.
You say school choice.
You know they weren't friends for much longer.
Still has not enacted universal school choice, and even the current expansion won't be fully implemented until 2027. Parents can't wait 4 years for a fix. So what would you do right now?
Well, and school choice isn't the only answer, but I'll tell you it's not out of a lack of trying that we didn't try and get school choice in South Carolina. What I'll tell you, first of all, is we have to acknowledge the fact that 67% of our 8th graders are not proficient in reading or math. Over 80% of our 8th graders
Just
aren't
saying
proficient
it's not from
in
lack
history
of
or
trying
civics.
that we didn't
and
have it.
recently they came out
Okay,
and
so you
said
tried
our
really
12
hard
and
and still
13-year-olds
couldn't get what you
are
needed?
scoring at the lowest levels they've been scoring in reading and math in decades. So the first thing we've got to do is we've got to make sure we catch our kids back up. We have to make sure they can read. A child that can't read by 3rd grade is 4 times less likely to graduate high school. We need to do reading remediation. We need complete transparency in the classroom. No parent should ever wonder what's being said or taught to their child in the classroom. We need to make sure that we have school choice so that there's competition. We need to move all the programs from the federal government down to the states and let states decide what education looks like in their states. And we
All
need
right,
to start building
she lost
things
my
in
vote.
America again. Let's put vocational classes back in our high schools and let's get our kids building the things that we know that we can make. When we start to focus on that and really bring in that parental involvement, that's when we'll start to see a difference. But we've got to get parents back included.
Yeah, he is going to have a gym arc. You're totally right.
DEI and CRT, and instead focus on financial literacy, on digital literacy, and on making sure that our kids know what they need to do to have the jobs of the next generation.
On the subject of education,
Damn, Nikki Haley's kind of killing it.
Christie, students in your state
She lost me on that one, though.
on their report cards. But minorities are not doing well with math and reading. Black and Hispanic students averaging 29 points lower than white students in New Jersey. Would you address minorities first?
You have to address all students. And look, in our state, Stuart, frankly, before I was governor, that gap was close to 50%. And what we did was institute more charter schools and more Renaissance schools and more public school choice.
What's going on? We're watching the debate. I told you, join the commentary, bro. You can come and watch on Discord, just like football. We're watching the debates for who will be president, potentially.
People choice. But let's tell the truth to everybody about what this is. This public school system.
But I think we might only squeeze in like 1 or 2 more questions, to be honest.
Teachers unions in this country, Randy Weingarten and her crew are absolutely strangling. They are taking the worst of their members and defending them rather than advocating for our kids. And when you have the President of the United States sleeping with a member of the teachers union, there is no chance that you could take the stranglehold away from the teachers union every day. They have an advocate inside the White House every day for the worst of their teachers, not for our students to be the best they can be. A President of the United States has to take on the teachers union. I did it in New Jersey, and I will do it as President of the United States.
Yeah, good luck with that one, Chris.
DeSantis, I have a question for you.
Have fun.
DeSantis, I have a question for you. Florida's new Black History curriculum says, quote, slaves develop skills which in some instances
Oh, here, yeah.
for their personal benefit. You have said
Who you want to win? None of these people. These are Republicans only. There's not a single Democrat on the board right now.
descendants of slaves,
They right now this debate is to do the primaries to determine who's going to be the candidate for the Republicans.
We are not going to be doing that. Second of all, that was written by descendants of slaves. These are great Black history scholars, so we need to stop playing these games. Here's the deal. Our country's education system is in decline because it's focused on indoctrination, denying parents' rights. Florida represents the revival of American education. We're ranked #1 in the nation in education by U.S. News and World Report.
Oh, no, you're not. Don't even try.
3-year-old. This is personal to us. We didn't just talk about universal school choice.
Massachusetts is. What are you talking about?
We didn't just talk about Parents' Bill of Rights. We enacted the Parents' Bill of Rights. We eliminated critical race theory, and we now have American civics and the Constitution.
They do that on both sides, Rosam.
Really big way, just like President Reagan asked for.
We're cutting it off here, though. Yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. I've gotta go, like, relax and go to sleep, dude. I'm dying. One more. Make it really quick. Hurry, quick, hurry, run! Oh my God, Brosum, hurry! Oh my God! Fuck! Finally.
11 years old. 11. You're messed up in the head. You should be put to jail. The cops are on the way, buddy. The cops are on the freaking way. Hey, everybody! He's here to meet an 11-year-old boy for sex! Someone help me get this guy! Hey! Get back here! 11 years old!
That's kind of cringe, I'm not gonna
Cops are on the way,
lie.
buddy! The cops are on the way! 11 years old for sex! That's messed up!
Yeah, that's kind of cringe. Don't bother other people in public. Oh, it was try not to cringe challenge. Okay, I see. Well, I failed miserably. That was definitely cringe. Hard cringe on that one, champ. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. Yeah, I think we're just gonna end tonight. Fuck it. Alright. If for some strange reason you haven't already hit that follow button, go ahead and hit it now. I always appreciate it, and I know that you're gonna have a fantastic time being a part of my community. So, have a nice night. Remember, I love each and every single one of you. We've got 1,000 days coming up in only 4 days. And, have a nice night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.